is my time. Dear judges, I'm so happy to share my coffee journey with you today. Or do I have to say my brewing water journey? We all know the importance of perfect brewing water, but what is perfect brewing water? During my journey, I found out that perfect brewing water is tailor-made to the coffee, but also to the brewing phase. So let me explain, but please note, I will give you all my tasting descriptions during my brewing session. So for now, please sit back and relax. We start with 750 milliliters of demineralized water in both kettles. In this kettle, kettle 1, we are going to add a 480 ppm solution of calcium and a 280 ppm solution of sodium, and it will come on an overall hardness of 110. Calcium is responsible to extract more sweetness and highlight the texture in my coffee, while sodium creates a nice and bright acidity to my cup. Calcium and sodium are also responsible for a more chalky and salty finish, and that's why we only use them in the first 2 pours. The temperature of this kettle, kettle 1, is 96 degrees Celsius. In this kettle, kettle 2 with a wooden handle, I'm going to add 210 ppm solution of potassium and a 410 ppm solution of magnesium. And it will come on an overall hardness of 90 ppm. Potassium helps to create more vibrant aromas, while magnesium adds a pleasant finish and a juicy mouthfeel to my brew. But since potassium and magnesium are also responsible for a more flat flavored brew, we only use them in the 3rd and last pour of my brew. The temperature of this kettle will be 94 degrees Celsius. But since Brewers Cup is not just a water competition, we have to make some delicious coffee with it. So let's talk about the coffee. For my brewing device, I've chosen for my favorite brewer at this moment, the Orea. This brewer, designed with the holes in the bottom, I'm able to grind coarser, and that results in a faster flow rate. Creates a juicy and syrupy body with low bitterness. After my first pour, I will add this tool, the Mellow Drip Lift, on top of the Orea. This tool helps me to level the water more even over the coffee with less agitation, because too much agitation would cause an unbalanced cup with a higher TDS. I grind my coffee on a very special way, using the bentwood grinder. This grinder breaks the beans before grinding, and that allows me to trap all the aromas. My coffee grind size will be 600 microns. For my brew, the coffee that I'm serving to you today is a Gesha coffee from Colombia. This coffee, produced by Orlando Ospina and his wife, Emilson Sanchez, on their farm, Finca La Maria del Mesa. This coffee is grown at an altitude of 750 meters above sea level, and is uniquely processed with a combination of natural and honey fermentation. The beans, before depulping, the beans, the full ripe cherries are pre-fermented for 72 hours. The beans and pulp drying together creates a lot more typical floral Gesha notes, complex flavors, and a juicy sweetness in the final cup. My coffee is exactly 12 days ago roasted with a total roast time of 8 minutes and 55 seconds and a total developing time of 12%. My coffee was roasted by Lex Renneker from Vrijheid in Amsterdam. For my brew, I'm going to use 14 grams of coffee, on 225 grams of water. I will make 3 pours of 75 grams, and I will wait 50 seconds between every pour, with a total brewing time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, judges, it's time to start brewing, and I will give you all my descriptions step by step during pouring, so be prepped. So please judges, write down for the aroma. You will find orange, white grape, and caramel. For the hot flavor, you will find orange, mandarin, and black tea. When my coffee is in a medium stage, you will find mandarin, caramelized red apple, Darjeeling tea, and a hint of lime. When my coffee is in the cold stage, definitely my favorite part of this coffee, you will find orange, red apple, Darjeeling tea, and honey. The aftertaste of the coffee is long, lingering, and sweet, with a hint of white grape, like the Tarek. The acidity of this coffee is malic, like red apple. The mouthfeel of this coffee is amazing. It starts juicy when it's hot, and when it's turned into the cold, medium and cold stage, it is very juicy and delicious. And the sweetness of this coffee, judges, reminds me of a caramelized, fresh red apple. So judges, I will finish this brew and I'll come back to you with more instructions. Now, it's almost time to assess the aroma and to enjoy this delicious coffee together with my brewing water made on stage. In a moment, I will place a server in front of you, and you can start assess the aromas. And I will ask you to give the server a big swirl before you start judging. Then I come back with these beautiful cups, and I will pour the coffee into the cups for you. And I will ask you to don't use your spoon today, but drink straight from these beautiful pink cups. Please assess the aroma. Please assess the aroma. Please assess the aroma. Can I? So judges, as I told in the beginning, finding the perfect brewing water was quite a journey. But just like traveling around the world with just your backpack, it's not always easy. But thank you. But it's very important to keep one thing in your mind. There you go, please enjoy. If you enjoy every single step of your journey, you will enjoy new worlds and discover new worlds and enjoy everything. This is my time.
En dankjewel Frans.